The Book of Exodus, Chapter 2, from the Sunday School Bible. Copyright, The Sunday School Bible, LLC, 2025. All rights reserved. 1525 BC to 1446 BC. Moses is born. There was a man named Amram, Moses' father, who was from the house of Levi, who took a wife named Jochebed, Moses' mother, who was a daughter of Levi. The woman conceived and gave birth to a son, Moses. When she looked at him and saw that he was a special child, she hid him for 3 months. When she could no longer hide Moses, she made a wicker basket of papyrus reeds, dabbed it with slime and pitch to waterproof it, and put Moses in the basket. She laid the basket in the reeds by the bank of the Nile River. Moses' sister, Miriam, stood far away to watch what would happen to Moses. Pharaoh's daughter finds Moses. The daughter of Pharaoh, name unknown, came down to wash herself in the Nile River. Her maidens walked along the river's bank. When Pharaoh's daughter saw the basket among the reeds, she sent her maid to fetch it. When Pharaoh's daughter opened the basket, she saw the child, Moses, and behold, the baby wept. Pharaoh's daughter had compassion for the baby boy and said, "This is one of the Hebrews' children." Then the baby's sister, Miriam, said to Pharaoh's daughter, "Shall I go and find you a Hebrew nurse to nurse the child for you?" Pharaoh's daughter said to Miriam, "Yes, go." So the maid, Miriam, called for the baby's mother, Jochebed. Pharaoh's daughter said to Jochebed, "Take this child away and nurse it for me. I will give you your wages." Then Jochebed took Moses and nursed him. After Moses grew up, Jochebed brought Moses back to Pharaoh's daughter, and Moses became the son of Pharaoh's daughter. 1486 BC. Moses kills an Egyptian. And it came to pass in those days, when Moses was grown, he went out to his brethren and observed their burdens. Moses saw an Egyptian man hitting a Hebrew man, one of his brethren. Moses looked both ways, and when he saw that there was no man around, he killed the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. When Moses went out the second day, behold, 2 Hebrew men were fighting each other. Moses said to one of the Hebrew men who did the wrong, "Why are you fighting with your friend?" The Hebrew man said, "Who made you prince and judge over us? Do you intend to kill me as you killed the Egyptian?" Moses became fearful and said to himself, "Surely this thing that I did is known." When Pharaoh heard what Moses had done, he sought to kill Moses. Moses marries Zipporah. But Moses fled from the face of Pharaoh and settled in the land of Midian. There Moses sat down by a well of water. The priest of Midian, Reuel number 2, had 7 daughters. Note, the name Reuel in Exodus 2:16 was initially used in Genesis 36:4 as the son of Esau and Basemath. Therefore, to minimize confusion, the SSB will refer to Reuel in Exodus 2:16, who is Moses' father-in-law, as Reuel number 2. End of note. Reuel number 2's 7 daughters came, drew water, and filled the troughs to water their father's flock. But shepherds came and drove the 7 daughters away. However, Moses defended the 7 daughters and helped them water their flock. The 7 daughters came back to Reuel number 2, their father. Reuel number 2 said to his 7 daughters, "How is it that you are back so soon today?" The 7 daughters said to Reuel number 2, "An Egyptian delivered us out of the hand of the shepherds, and also drew enough water for us to water the flock." Reuel number 2 said to his 7 daughters, And where is the Egyptian? Why did you leave the man? Call him, so that he may eat bread with us." Moses later accepted the invite and settled there with Raoul number 2. Raoul number 2 gave Moses his daughter, Zipporah. Zipporah gave birth to a son for Moses. Moses said to himself, "I have been a stranger in a strange land." Therefore Moses named his son Gershom. Gershom means stranger. 1446 BC. Pharaoh dies. And it came to pass over time that Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, died. The children of Israel Jacob sighed because of their bondage. The children of Israel Jacob cried, and their cry went up to God because of their bondage. God heard their groaning, and God remembered his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Israel Jacob. God looked upon the children of Israel Jacob, and God had respect for them.